You're very kind. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to be here. Thank you for showing up and being here to learn a little bit more about us. And that's our goal. I'm going to give you the early small commercial, the sponsorship commercial, if you will. And then I'm going to bring up three very important people in our organization that can maybe give you a little insight as to sort of how we came about, uh, what we've been through over the last 15 to 18 months, sort of where we are, and maybe, hopefully, maybe a little bit of insight as to where we think we're headed. And so that's our goal today. But I wanted to spend just a few moments with you before we did that, just to let you know who I am. I am the Community Relations Manager for Middle Tennessee. Basically, that means I'm the sales rep that comes out and calls on you. I have seen many of you, but there's some of you that I have not had the opportunity to come out and visit with you. We would love to do that. We'd love to tell you where we're working, how we feel like we're doing, where we feel like we're able to be competitive. But I wanted to make sure that I communicated one thing to you, and that is we need you. We need you. We'll never get off the ground doing this thing direct. We need brokers. We need people who believe in what we're trying to do. And what we're trying to do is basically bring competition to the marketplace. And that's what we're here about, what we're trying to do. Again, I won't take away from what I think Buck will do in giving a little bit of history on us as a co-op and what that means and sort of how that all came about. But that's what we're here to do. And we need you to help us bring competition to the marketplace, because until you put us on the table, really nothing much happens. And we are striving to be very broker friendly, and that's sort of my role. And I would love, again, the opportunity to come out, meet you at your office, and talk about. We are in the individual market. There's been a lot of misconceptions. When I told people first that I was working for the co-op. Oh, you mean the exchange? You are the exchange. No, we're not the exchange. Well, then you work for the federal government. No, we're not the federal government. So there's been a lot of misconceptions. But we'd like to come out, talk to you, tell you about who we are, what we do. We sell product. We are a mutual health insurance company. Nonprofit mutual health insurance company. You'll probably hear us say that, hopefully 2 or 3 times, just to try to drive that home. And our goal is to be, I have a lot of people say, what are you going to do if this act gets repealed or if this falls through? We're a private health insurance carrier now. So we're going to still be here. And that's our goal. We sell product in the individual marketplace, both on the marketplace and off the marketplace. We have a small group portfolio that we sell on the marketplace, off the marketplace. We've got several shop qualified plans that are getting quite a bit of interest in play right now. And we also are in the large group market. And so I'd love, again, to just the opportunity to come out, visit with you. We have a table out there. I don't know if you had a chance to stop by, but at that table, I really don't have much to hand out, but I do have just a handout that is our broker services contact information. It has the contact information for our community relations team, as well as our website, support services, and important numbers that you might need in working with us. And again, I'm here in the Middle Tennessee marketplace. Our office is in the Maryland Farms area, right there on Maryland Way, just a couple of doors down from the Y, and it's where we're located. And we would welcome the opportunity to visit with you, speak to you, hopefully work with you. That's what we really want to do, and help you bring some value to your customers, and that's what we're here for. So, having said that, I'm not going to spend a lot more time, but I wanted to bring up 3 people that are very important in what we do, and I thought it might be of value. Justin and I spoke about this meeting. Might be of value as a way to introduce us and get you to learn a little bit more about us, is meet these people. And I'll introduce the ladies first. Kim Carter is our Director of Provider Relations. And Kim, if you want to come on up. Kim Tipton is the Director of Clinical Operations, and I have to cheat to get these right, and then Buck Orison, who many of you already know, is our Director of Community Relations and is my boss. And so I'm going to turn it over to them and let them just sort of take it from there.
Okay. Beauty goes all the way in. So Jeff, you really stole everything that I was going to say.
Okay.
We're pretty well done. Yeah, it's great to be on the same page. We tell the same story, but it's true. So again, I will say thanks so much for inviting us here today. And many of you do know me. I've spent the better part of 3 decades in and around Tennessee in the group marketplace. No secret, you've heard it this morning, our industry is at a crossroads. We need everybody's help. You look around this room, there's a few people that are doing a whole lot of work. We need a whole lot of people doing a whole lot of work. Because, again, our industry was never healthier than when we had 10, 15 different companies bidding on a piece of business. If you guys remember that, it was a really healthy industry. Hopefully we can get back to that. I don't know if we'll ever have 15 competitors, but hopefully we can have a whole bunch. And that's what Community Health Alliance is all about. Who we are, so what I want to do, how we got here, and what our future looks like. But first of all, I want to reiterate what Jeff said. Who we're not is the exchange or marketplace. People have had a real difficult time of that because, we were birthed out of the healthcare reform bill, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. And also, we're not Obamacare, okay? We're a solution to what many call Obamacare, is what we believe. So let's talk just briefly about co-ops and how we got here, and are co-ops new? Have they been around a while? There are actually a couple of co-ops, healthcare co-ops, that have been around for over 50 years. Extremely successful. Because what is a co-op? Does anybody know what a co-op is? We've got a couple of farmers co-ops and stuff. Really what a co-op is it's run by or governed by its members for the benefit of its members. All right? And being a nonprofit mutual insurance company like Community Health Alliance that falls underneath all the same regulations that every other health insurance company falls under, but with the added piece that says we're a nonprofit mutual insurance company governed by members for the benefit of our members. So any and all profits that we earn go back to our members in the way of lower costs or better benefits. All right? So we think we've got a model here that can be very sustainable going into the future. How did we come about? Well, again, that 2,400 or 2,000 plus page document that somebody stood up and said, we got to pass this to figure out what is in it. Well, now we're starting to get a glimpse of what's in it, and it's not real pretty. But fortunately, there was one paragraph in that document that talked about bringing a private market solution to the table to bring competition back into the fold. And this was a bipartisan approach, and that was to bring the co-ops